Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in TTVN province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Bronzo Party Committee, head of the TTVN Bronzo National Assembly delegation, met with approximately 90 voters in Trang Ban Thao on the morning of October 7 before the second session of the 15th National Assembly. Leaders from the Province Department of Education and Training, Natural Resources and Environment, and Electricity attended the meeting.
At the meeting, Trang Ban Thao voters made recommendations to change. There should be a policies level to support for the Executive Board of Ceremonies, residential groups, adjusting salary policy for cars who retired before March of 1993, improving education quality, the moral training for students and peoples, and there should be a mechanism to attract talents in the health sector to serve the locality. The arrangement for the students who study online in setting for the COVID-19 pandemic is still insufficient. Early pushing up immunization against COVID-19 for non-residential and continue to assistance for those who are experiencing problems as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái received, explained and clarified a number of suggestions under his power on behalf of the Provincial National Assembly delegation of the province, together with the representative of the town's leader. The Provincial National Assembly delegation also summarized and forwarded the remaining suggestions to the National Assembly and functional agencies resolutions in accordance with the rules.
To ensure the establishment of jobs for employees from other locations, the People Committee of TTVN province recently dispatched an official dispatch to relevant ministry, agencies, and municipalities in the province, connecting and generating positions for these workers. As a result, the Department of Labor, Trade and Social Affairs will assume primary responsibility for and cooperate with relevant departments and units, reviewing returnees from areas, enterprise employment requirement, and connecting worker and employees. Employer generate jobs while also addressing the enterprise labor issues. Furthermore, enhancing information work on company employment and recruiting needs so that workers are aware of a register to participate in recruitment. Aside the Bronzo Economic Joint Management Board to engage with firms and companies in the industrial park on labor need, coordinate with the resident units in informing employees to register and participate in recruiting. Persons, committees in district, town, and city must examine people returning from communities and their need for work, as well as their talents, ability, and experience, synthesize and introduce to recruitment enterprise.
Recently, the Provincial Youth Union and the Vietnam Youth Federation of the TTVN province launched the Million Welfare Bags initiative for individuals impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. In Goyao area, 150 bags of welfare presents worth for 250,000 Vietnam dong for each was distributed, containing rice, cooking oil, soy sauce, and other necessities. And in this stage, attention is given to the elderly and young individuals in poor situation. Employees lost their jobs as a result of the COVID-19 outbreak. Million Welfare Bags is a countryside initiative run by the Central Committee of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union with the aid of the Active Bank. The program in TTVN province has provided 1,000 charity bags to the Provincial Youth Union to distribute, assisting individuals in the province in overcoming problems arising as the COVID-19 pandemic affected.
Ladies and gentlemen, on October 6, the District Youth Union and the Vietnam Youth Union of Goyao District organized a program to donate learning tools to disadvantaged students in the district. 90 sets of learning tools, each of which include notebook, ruler, pen, medical masks, were given. Despite being the progress of learning online, students still need these types of learning tools to record lesson content and do homework. The program aims to improve the environment for students to study better and to increase their motivation to strive and achieve in their study. The program is designed to ensure that the requirements for the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic are followed. The entire course of this gift-giving cycle is under 22 million Vietnam dong, with units recruiting contributors both inside and beyond the district.
Tân Thanh Agricultural Production Trade and Service Cooperative was established on October the 5th. Tân Thanh Production Trade Service and Agricultural Cooperative is based in Tân Hiệp Hamlet, Tân Thanh Commune. The cooperative is active in the sectors such as agriculture, agricultural product trading, and food trading. And first, the cooperative is mostly cultivation and trade of orchards. The cooperative began with 20 members. The cooperative charter capital is 900 million Vietnam dong.
Ladies and gentlemen, implementing the governance policy, the state bank direction, and promoting the pioneering role, Agribank has actively directed branches throughout the system to promptly and effectively deploy solutions to support the people. As a result, businesses have been able to overcome some of the difficulties caused by the COVID-19 epidemic. In 2020, Agribank pioneered NINH service fee reduction, 7 times lower lending interest rates, including for reduction for priority areas, and credit program with lower lending rates ranging from 0.5% to 2.5% compared to before the COVID-19 epidemic. Agribank has exempted and decreased more than 1 million billion Vietnam dong of outstanding debts as of August 2021 in order to assist more than 3 million clients impacted by the epidemic. Profit has been reduced by more than 4,700 billion Vietnam dong. Agribank TayNinhTV branch has already actively and aggressively implemented various solutions to assist clients from all economic sectors, then quickly stabilizing their lives and restoring production and company. As of August 31, 2021, the total number of clients who have been restricted renting loans with interest rate assistance and lower or reduced lending rate is 58,575 consumers, totaling more than 353 billion Vietnam dong. Ms. Lu Kiều-Anh, director of Hoàng Dung Co. Ltd, like all the Agribank TayNinhTV clients, has its head office at the Minfo Street, Nison World, Tennessee. The outbreak of the COVID pandemic has recently had a significant impact on the company production and commercial operation. During the epidemic, we got Agribank helps as production and commercial activities in the context of Vietnam economic are significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and natural catastrophe in 2020 and 2021. As a result, enterprise and business households confront broad challenges in production, business, and living. When the COVID-19 outbreak arose, Agribank TayNinhTV branch pioneered particular step, assist us with 10% loan interest rate reduction on the entire loan balance, and new loans with an additional 1% interest rate reduction, so that we can overcome difficulties and restore production and business during the next time. The total loans balance to be reduced in nearly 2% per year, with a monthly average reduction of 27 million Vietnam dong. Ms. Trần Thị An, the owner of a family trading rice and animal feeding in Tennessee, stated that the outbreak was problematic. So, the calculation, delivery, and reception of products experienced numerous difficulties, and the establishment had to temporarily close. The establishment revenue decreased during the shutdown. I also obtained a bank loans and was encouraged by the bank to decrease the interest rate by 10% per year on the inter-debt. When I hear this, I was very moved in the bank had a company to assist them in overcoming challenges throughout the pandemic. In terms of my own and other enterprise, I want to thank the bank for assisting them in overcoming this pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic scenario is expected to have a severe impact on our businesses and socio-economic domain from now until the end of 2021. Agribank continued to put the central task of effort to set difficulty with people and businesses, quickly restore and stabilize production and business through the synchronously deploying support solutions in a timely manner to the right audience and to ensure substance alongside the government and the community in the fight against the epidemic. To install customer support solution, the Agribank system as a whole is anticipated to close around 7,000 billion Vietnam dong in profit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.